Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Christmas Diaries. Today I'm going to be talking about the books that I got for Christmas. All the books I got I'm really excited for. If you don't know me, welcome to my channel. My name's Nina. When it comes to books, not only am I a mood reader, but I like to go into them pretty blind, so I don't need too much information. I just need like a little bit of information just to pique my interest, and that's it. So all of these books have piqued my interest, so they were on my wish list and my TBR. So we're gonna go through them really quick. The first one is Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. First of all, can we just take a minute to admire how beautiful it looks? And look at the edges. Okay, look at the edges. I really don't have a lot of Christmas books. This is the second Christmas book that I have ever gotten, period. So I'm really excited. It's really cute. This was on my For You page for a hot minute, and I've just heard really good reviews. But what really got me was the cover. And just the fact that it was a Christmas book, I felt like it was really nice. I'm gonna end up reading it either next Christmas if I don't get to it anytime soon, but preferably I would like to read it sooner rather than later. We're still technically in the winter season, so I can keep this Christmas vibe going, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Next is a really big one. This one is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah Parker. I haven't read any of her books before. It's thick. I don't know if this one's fully fantasy or if it's considered a romantasy. Again, try not to go too deeply in it. I know something had piqued my interest at some point, so this one I know that I had also seen a lot of good reviews for. Like, a lot of people loved this book. Like, I was like, ain't no way all of that is that serious, but it is. I got lots of comments saying that it is that serious and that it is really good, so I'm really excited. I'm hoping that this really pulls me in and I'm just like super into the book, and it's just one of those fantasies that you're like in there, you know, and I love being in there and just escaping into the world. I'm really excited for the world building in this and just being able to say that I read this because she's thick, like I mentioned. The next one is so cute. It is Out on a Limb. I heard such amazing reviews about this book, and I think they ended up changing the cover to something else, but I like this one better. It's so cute. One of my mutuals on TikTok, which is Caitlin, said that it was really good. It's pretty short. I'm hoping this one is a nice, good, fun read. I feel like there's so much potential in this book, so I'm just like, I can feel the potential, so I'm really excited to read this one. Next one is The Inheritance Games. I recently read the Natural I recently read the Natural series and I was in love with that. Okay, all of those are so easy to read. Oh my god, bingeable. Loved it. First time I literally could not choose between two male characters, and I was like, I like them both. Like, I don't know, honestly. This one I've heard really good reviews about, and honestly the covers themselves are just freaking beautiful. I really do feel like I'm gonna enjoy this. I love books that are bingeable and easy reads and just like a good old time. I love that series, so I'm hoping this also brings me good vibes and that I really enjoy it. So I think I want to end up collecting all the books. For the Natural series, I don't have the books physically, so if I really do end up liking this series, hopefully I'll be able to at least get the full series for this one and then put it on my shelf, because I feel like all the covers are so beautiful. Sucker for pretty covers. Okay, what can I say? Next is Legendborn by Tracy. I don't want to say her name wrong, so I'm not even gonna try to butcher it, but I am so excited for this. I cannot wait to read this book. The amount of beautiful and good reviews that I have seen for this book is insane. And again, cover is beautiful. It just looks so majestic. I mean, hello? The one thing that when I opened this book, okay, I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, so, or myself. Let me go into a different page. Let me go into, so you could see. Oh, okay. Don't read it, but look how small those words are, okay? That's kind of scary. That's the only thing I'm a little nervous about when it comes to this book. But again, it is so beautiful. The amount of reviews that have said that this is such a great book, and so many people have recommended this book that I'm like, I need it. I need to know what's going on. I just love seeing reviews that people don't go too crazy into detail, but they express how much they love the book and how it made them feel and everything. I want to start reading. I just want to sit down and read all of them. I'm like in a big old reading mood right now, but I can't. I have to wait. The last book is The Wicked King by Holly Black. I actually just recently finished The Cruel Prince, which I really enjoyed. It wasn't like a 5-star out of 5-star. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I rated it like a 3.5. Not saying that it was bad. it wasn't anything crazy. I think towards the end, like that last portion of it really got me going. And I think it's because when somebody mentioned it to me, they kind of related it to, why did I forget? Once Upon a Broken Heart. Okay, no, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something really quick. You can't compare Once Upon a Broken Heart to any other book, okay? Especially to me, okay? I love Jax. The love that I have for that man, when I tell you the second that I finished Carvel, I sat on my chair and I just stared at the wall for a couple minutes. And I ran to the closest store so I could buy one of the books from Once Upon a Broken Heart because I needed to see more of Jax, okay? I didn't want the story to end. So when you compare a book to Once Upon a Broken Heart, yeah. Especially because I read Carvel and I was already in that like whimsical, magical feeling. Like the tension was just so good in both series. Tension was there, banter was there. The men, you know, just everything about it was amazing. Like you can't tell me anything about that. So because it was compared to the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, I expected something like it, you know. And for me personally, I didn't really see a resemblance to that. I would probably relate it to another type of book. From the top of my head, I can't remember, but I wouldn't really relate it to Once Upon a Broken Heart. There might be some stuff that are pretty similar, but to me, I didn't really see it. I didn't think it was like full of banter. I didn't think it was crazy. I wasn't like really in there, you know. It wasn't hitting all the boxes that I thought it was gonna hit, which is fine because it still intrigued me enough to want to continue the series, which I like. And nothing to do with the writing style. Writing style was fine. I enjoyed it. So overall good, great, you know. So I am excited for this. I want to start this next month if possible because I already want to know what happens. So I would say the first part of the book was intriguing, but it wasn't as fast paced as I expected, and like there wasn't really a lot of tension. And what I saw was a subplot of romance. Like it was very, very minimal in my opinion. So again, fine. It was still good, but I felt more connected to the characters and more in there, I think, towards the last part, because you could really see everything coming together, and I think it was just a little bit slower paced, but either way, it was good. Those are all the books that I got for Christmas. If you got any books for Christmas, let me know down below what you got, and I hope you have a great day.